Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from VictoriaWhitfield.com for your weekly love letter. This week, we are going to look at how to receive guidance from and begin remembering your dreams. Dun, dun, dun. Dreaming at night. Oh my goodness, I just heard someone in the energy say to the camera, "Oh my God, I never remember my dreams," or "Oh my God, I don't dream," or "Oh my God, I wish I could sleep." To all of you, mwah, mwah, and mwah. However, for this video, we're going to go straight into Dreamwork because the angels are so excited to share that information, this healing information with you. So, dreams, when we dream, this is another form of communication with source energy. When you go to sleep, there are different levels of consciousness that your brain go through. So we can look at it from the scientific side at first, and then we'll go into the spiritual. From the scientific side, there are different waves that are measured and then named according to their amplitude that your brain produces, the energetic waves that he or she is showing. So right now, you and I are between beta and gamma. It depends how close you're paying attention. If you're just regular right now, you're probably in beta. If you're like, "Oh my God, I can see the molecules." I'm so focused. That's gamma. So that's high, very tight brain activity. The space between each wave, like if you were to look at it on a graph, would be very tight. It'd be like very close. Whereas underneath beta, which is normal, is alpha, where we're relaxed. That's pretty much where I tend to record the videos from, is alpha. I'm channeling, so I have to be a certain level of relaxed between alpha and beta so that I can still talk to you while also hearing the spirit speak. So alpha, we're relaxed. Maybe, you're sitting in front of the TV, not really going about your business. And then it's a full spectrum of alpha though. So deep alpha is when we're in meditative state. Theta is when we start dreaming and you have the rapid eye movement type sleep. This is the kind of sleep where you feel like, "Oh, I'm running." Have you ever had that where you just want to sleep, but the dream is just so active, you're like, "Oh," and your body probably out here in physical, like if you've ever seen your dog or your cat while they're asleep twitching and stuff like that, that's theta. That's the most creative wave of the brain. And then delta is the kind of sleep that we all love, where you're just out cold. It's the one where, all right, I'm gonna lay down for 10, maybe 20 minutes. 4 hours later, you wake up, you're like, "Oh my God, what did I do?" I know I'm not the only one who has these experiences. Anyway, so those are the different levels. Delta is really good for the deepest amount of healing because now we'll get into the spiritual side. Delta is where your mental energy is fully disengaged from your body. She is not saying, "Think about this, think about this, think about this." She's just out to vacation, far away. Good riddance. Have your margarita. We'll see you later, right? So that's where your body does the most healing work. That's where, if you've ever been to one of my online meditations or come to the dojo for a weekly meditation class, I'll be speaking and you're like, "I didn't even hear what you said." Like, you were gone. You went away. Nowhere in particular. There was no awesome meditation journey. No. You were just kind of floating in nothingness. Yeah, you were probably in Delta, which is good. That means that your body is healing herself or himself the most because your mental energy is fully disengaged. Whereas in Theta, that's where you see colors in a meditative state, or you can go on really intense shamanic journeys or visualization journeys. You see the most detail. It's more active, but your body is deeply relaxed while you're encountering all this spiritual information. Alpha is where we speak to our angels with, as well as do light meditations where we bring in a lot of recharging energy. So say if you were to do a 10 if you're good, 20, 30 if you're practicing meditation, a shorter meditation, a tighter one, in order to just recharge your batteries. Alpha is really great for that. And then beta, we're not really meditating, we're just normal, right? Okay, so there's different levels of consciousness. And dream state comes from theta. Every dream cycle, by the way, is 90 minutes. So that's why if you wake up like everyone who's sensitive at 3 a.m. and you just, you're awake, and then you go to sleep, then 90 minutes afterward is like when the most dreams happen, or you'll really just go right back into sleep. It's amazing. That's because, well, this is another thing. At 3 a.m., that's where the most spiritual energy spikes worldwide as it moves around the world, as the world turns around. 3 a.m. is a biomagnetic strike in peak, I'm sorry. A biomagnetic peak in the energy of the earth. So, if you're feeling that, dream time is usually stronger around that time. Also, if you want to channel information or connect with spirits or spiritual energy, 3 a.m. is also really good for doing that as well because of all the extra energy concentration where you are. That being said, how do we start remembering our dreams? The trick is this. Do this and you'll be surprised how much it works. First off, you got to have a dream journal. Underneath your pillow, I would recommend just have it with, the pen in there underneath your pillow. Don't use your cell phone for this, because if you sleep on your cell phone, it's not going to be good. Just, you'll feel too much of the energy that's coming from your cell phone, even if it is off. So don't do it. Have a real book with a real pen. Put it underneath your pillow. And then tell your pillow, before you put your head on it at night, I am going to remember my dreams. You, speaking to the pillow, are going to remember my dreams. And then put your head on the pillow. The physical environment around you is conscious. So if you tell it, you'll at least have not only you ready and with the intention to remember your dreams, but also the energy of your pillow and your environment ready and willing to help you remember your dreams. You go into dream time, hopefully. You'll have to probably do this for a few nights before it starts happening if you're not really dreaming much these days. But when you do have a dream and you wake up in the morning, here's how you grab it. You wake up, you don't take your head off the pillow. You reach underneath, grab your journal with the pen, keep your head on the pillow, and start writing the last thing you remember that happened. Okay, what was the last thing that happened? I think I saw a flower. And then you go back behind that. Okay, what came before that? Oh, I was in a field. And what came before that? Oh, I think I saw a tiger. And what came before that? I think I was in Tibet. And then you keep going back, describing as much detail, color, weather, light, people, anything, any details that you can gather, write them down and go backwards, remembering as far back as you can. I just heard the oracle cards calling to us now, so hold on just a second. But once you do that, you'll be surprised. If you remember things backward, you'll remember way more. And that's how you start cultivating, remembering your dreams. And you want to write it from day to day. Consistency is key though, because this practice is momentum based. As you start to remember, or just even if you write down one thing that was the last thing that you remember, the next night, just one thing, by the third night, it should be 2 things, and then it'll increase. Usually it tends to exponentially increase. At the height of my dream journaling, I think I said this in another video, the longest time it took was to write down a dream was 3 hours remembering things backwards. And I'm like, I'm done. I need to live. I can't be writing this whole time. Right? Then, from there, as you have this body of work, what you can do in non-dream time, when you're just awake, start to look and see if you see any patterns coming through, and then look at it and ask your angels, what does this mean? Okay, now the cards are really calling to me. But that's the basics for getting started with dream work. If you want to know what your dream means, there are online resources. I would send a caveat though, be careful, because that every online resource and dream book is that person's interpretation of what the symbol means. Your subconscious and your energy has its own specialized way of communicating with you. So your best bet is to decide or come here and find out what your symbolism in the dreams mean for you. I do dream analysis very regularly here at the dojo. But this is our newest deck. It was a gift from Gina. Thank you, Gina. Talking to Heaven, Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue and James von Prague. So this is a mediumship deck. So how to talk to spirits and having that activated by working with these oracle cards. And this was the deck that called out the wanting to help for communicating with our dreams and remembering our dreams. So let's take a look and see. Always those last few cards try to stick in there. Oops. Okay. So again, what we want to do is ask our angels as we're shuffling. Angels, please let us know, what do we need to know right now about how to remember our dreams and begin working with our dream energy. So it's this card is what I'm hearing. Oh my. Tears cleanse the soul. Tears cleanse the soul. This is a really beautiful card. What I'm hearing in the energy and the blue is also very telling about the throat chakra expression. So what they're saying is that it's important to listen to your dreams because your soul is trying to clear itself. There are emotions, there are feelings, there are memories that are within your deep conscious that are trying to express themselves and heal, getting your attention through your dreams. So allowing your connection with your spirit to deepen by engaging dream work. Allow yourself, just try, give it 2 weeks. If you can do 2 weeks consistently of this practice of tell the pillow, wake up, remember backwards, write it in your journal, date it, and then rinse and repeat each evening, you'll be surprised what you uncover. And be kind to yourself, because this goes for nightmares as well as good dreams. Also, by the way, they're telling me to note to you, if you have a night during your practice that you don't have a dream, wake up, put the date, I did not dream this evening, and bless it and let it go. continue the practice whether or not you're engaging with a dream. So it's all about consistency and building that momentum. It's a healing practice, okay? Send me a message back or comment below or give me a call. My phone number, by the way, is 732-903-8573. So give me a call. Let me know what's coming up for you. You can leave a voicemail. Oftentimes we're in deep meditation here in silence, so I can't always answer the phone, but I do respond if you leave me a voicemail or send me a text at that number as well, okay? So, by the way, my email is senseivictoriawhitfield@gmail.com if you wanted to send in a dream that you were curious, what does this mean? All right? I'm excited to hear what you say, and we'll see you next week. Mwah! Bye!